Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the class on investment management, where we'll discuss the previous year question paper of VTU investment management subject. And in today class, I'll discuss the previous year questions which are based on duration. If you want to know more about duration, the theoretical part of duration, already I have covered the concept of macular duration, modified duration in my previous videos on duration, which you can go through. You have my playlist. Go to the investment management playlist, and there you'll get content related to the durations, the theoretical part of that. So, coming back to the formula, this is the formula for the duration. This is basically the formula for the duration. And in case, just to give you an overview of what duration is all about, imagine there's a bond having a price of 1,000 rupees, and the face value of the bond is 1,000 rupees, and the coupon rate is suppose 8%. The life of the bond is suppose 6 year, and suppose if the bond gives you coupon semi-annually, and where the YTM of the bond is 8%. So in case if the price and the face value of the bond is same, so definitely the coupon rate and the YTM of the bond will be same only. So under this scenario, if I ask you to calculate the duration, macular and modified duration of the bond, so this is the calculation what we need to do. So which you can see here, which you can see. So here, because the time period, the time period was 6 years. So if you are getting coupon semi-annually, means you'll get the coupon 12 times. Okay, and then you know that coupon is always calculated on face value. So 8% of 1,000 is 80 rupees. So 80 rupees is the coupon what you receive in a year. And if you are getting the coupon two times in a year, then every time you will get a coupon that would be 40 rupees. I hope you understood this. So like from the first period to the 12th period, you will get 40 rupees as a coupon. And then on the maturity, you will get 1,000 rupees with your face value. Your YTM yield till maturity was 8% per annum, and if you are getting the coupon as a four rupees, as a 40 rupees after every 6 months, so probably if you want to discount the value of the coupon, if you want to determine the present value of the coupon, so the same conversion you need to follow for YTM also. So your YTM was 8% per annum, and if you're discounting it semi-annually, then every semi-annually your rate of coupon will be 4%. So you know the formula of present value of cash flow. To find the present value of the cash flow, you'll divide the future value of the cash flow with the YTM. Okay, and with this you'll get the present value of the cash flow. So this, if you do the discounting work, then this would be the present value of 40 rupees after every period. So you can find the present value of these cash flows. These cash flows are basically are your coupon value, what you're receiving at the end of every period. So which I'm discounting it and finding the present value of it. The same thing I did for 40 plus 1,000 rupees on the 12th period. So that will come around 649, and sum total of that is the price of the bond. You know the formula of the price of the bond. So once you get the present value of the cash flow, if you multiply the present value of the cash flow with the time, if you multiply the present value of cash flow with the time, so the time period here is 1, 2, 3. So if you simply multiply the present value of cash flow with the time period, and the summation of this, if you do, and this summation, if you divide by the price of the bond, that will give you the macular duration. That will give you the macular duration. So this value you divide by the 1,000. This value you divide it. So when you divide this value by 1,000, now because you want to determine the duration, now you want to determine the macular duration, and here because you're getting the coupon twice in a year, so what you do for macular duration, you divide it again by 2, and that will give you the value of macular duration. So this was the formula which I told you about duration. The duration, normally when we say, you have two kinds of duration, you have macular duration, you have modified duration. If you want the formula part of that, how that formula came, so that we did through differentiation. So that we did from differentiation. This is the price of bond formula, that is coupon divided by 1 plus YTM to the power 1 plus coupon divided by 1 plus YTM to the power to this till n period for which you are getting the coupon to the power n plus face value divide by 1 plus YTM to the power n. So if you do the discounting of this, if you do the, sorry, discounting, I'm saying, if you do the differentiation of the price of bond with respect to the YTM, ultimately, then if you divide it by the price, okay, so ultimately what you will get is the Macaulay duration formula. That what you will get is the Macaulay duration formula. So this is what Macaulay duration is all about. So derivation part you can see in my previous videos on that part. So once you get the Macaulay duration, once you get the Macaulay duration, you divide the Macaulay duration. What you get if you divide the Macaulay duration with the rate of interest. So if you just find the present value of the macular duration, if you divide it by the rate of interest, what you get is the modified duration. So macular duration, a modified duration. Whenever I say modified duration, what is basically a modified duration? So your modified duration, if you want to determine, that is nothing but that is macular duration. That is macular duration divided by the 1 plus YTM divide by n. So m basically means like is the adjustment factor. So if you are getting a coupon semi-annually, then m would be 2. If you are getting a coupon half yearly, your m would be 2. If you are getting a coupon quarterly, m would be 4. If you are getting coupon monthly, then m would be 12. So by that way, you get the modified duration. So once you get the macular duration, once you get the modified duration, so that is how we need to work. So understand this part. So basically, duration is the line curve. Whenever we talk about duration, duration is basically the line curve. What you get. So if you try to draw the plot between price of the bond with the YTM, because they're inversely proportional. So the slope of this line, what you get, that is what duration basically measures. If you remember the beta, so the beta basically was talking about the slope of the regression relationship between the rate of return on the stock with respect to rate of return on the market, like the same way the macular duration works. Okay, so let's do one problem. So this problem, you can see this question number 6, option C. So you have two kinds of bonds. So you have two kinds of bond. This question came in the year. This question came in the year 2020. This question came in the year 2020. This question came in the year 2020. So you can see this is December 2019, January 2020 question paper. So this question came in January 2020 question paper. Okay, so in this question paper, you can see you are evaluating two bonds, BOX flexi bond and COX safety bond. Open rate of both the bonds are 10 and 12%. So you have BOX and then you have COX. You have two bonds. You have BOX and you have COX. The coupon rate is given to you. First one is 10%. BOX coupon rate is 10% and COX coupon rate is 12%. COX coupon rate is 12%. Maturity period is 5 year for both the bond. So the time to maturity is 5 year for both the bond. Okay. And then it is given that the face value of both the bond is 1,000 rupees. So the face value of the both the bond is 1,000 rupees. So if the face value is 1,000 rupees for both the bond, if the face value is 1,000 rupees for both the bond, so the coupon for this would be 100 rupees and the coupon for this would be 120 rupees. So because coupon percentage, the value of coupon which you determine with coupon percentage, that you determine always on the face value. Okay, yield till maturity of both the bond. is 8%. Yield till maturity of both the bond is 8%. So yield till maturity for both the bond is 8%. So yield till maturity. So the minimum return, what you get on your debt instrument, that we called as yield till maturity. So you have to determine the current yield and duration of both the bonds. So what is basically the current yield? If you want to know what is the value of current yield, so the current yield, basically yield means return. So current yield basically determine the present value of your return. So current yield is basically your coupon divide by the price of the bond into 100. That is basically is your current yield. So here, if you did see the price of the bond is given to you. BUX is 964 and CUX is 850. So BUX, the price, you can see the price. So the BUX price is 964 and 850. This is 964 and this is 850. CUX is 850. Now what you can do with this, you can find the current yield. With this, you can find their current yield. The current yield of this bond, this is coupon is 100 divided by 964 into 100. So with this, you will find the current yield. You will find the current yield of BOX. Similarly, you can find the current yield of COX as 120 divided by 850 into 100. You do this calculation. With that, you will get the current yield of both BOX and COX. You will get the current yield of both BOX and COX. So, so just a little bit of calculation required. So this, if I divide by 964, I'll get 10.37. I'll get 10.37. And this, if I do this, this is 12,000 divided by 850. So this you'll get as 14.117. You got to understand the current yield of both the bond. You got to understand the current yield of both the bond. Once you got to understand the current yield of both the bond, now I can talk about the duration for both the bonds. So the duration, if I talk about duration, so the duration, you can understand the duration calculation. For BUX, the maturity is 5 year, and as such in the problem, it is not given that they are paying coupon annually or semi-annually. So I'm assuming that they are paying the coupon annually only. So, so I'm assuming they are paying the coupon annually, and for BUX the coupon is 100 rupees. Okay, the face value is 1,000 rupees on maturity for both the bond. A YTM is 8%, so I can find the present value of their cash flow. Once I find the present value of the cash flow, I just need to multiply the present value of the cash flow with the time period. So the value, the sum value I'm getting is 4539.429. And this, if I divide by the price, I'll get the macular duration. And this, if I divide by 1 plus 8%, I'll get the modified duration. Very simple calculation. Okay. Anyone, any doubt on this? Anyone have any doubt on the calculation of current yield? See this, everyone. If you want to write it down, please write it down. Everyone, you can write down the calculation. Already I explained you the calculation. So you just need to find the present value of cash flow. You know how to find the present value of cash flow. Divide the coupon with the YTM. So you just need to divide the coupon with the YTM. So determine the present value. So you do that. So once you get the sum of present value, that is given already the price. So this and this is not same because uh, like this is coming around, 1079, but in the book it is given the price is something else, so that I'm considering in this problem. In here it's given 964, so I'm considering 964. So ideally they should not give that price. So they gave that price because they gave one question on current yield, so that's why they gave the price. Logically they should not have given the price, but they have given, so I'm considering that price 964. So the T into present value of cash flow, whatever the present value of cash flow I got, I simply multiplied that present value of the cash flow with the time period. So that I did for all time period, and sum of present value of the cash flow into T. Whatever I got, I divided by the price. I got the macular duration, and then I divided by 1 plus 8% to get the modified duration. Everyone, please write it down. So like the way we did the calculation of BUX, like the same way we have to do the calculation of CUX. For CUX, the coupon rate was 12%. So the coupon you'll get is 120 rupees. The face value is 1000 rupees. YTM is given to you 8%. And here again, the price of bond is given 850 rupees. So I cannot take the price of the bond as the sum total of the present value of the cash flow. Let's do another problem which is based on duration. This came in January 2019. So this came in January 2019. So let's do this problem. So January 2019, problem on duration. Now you can see this problem. Now problem they're asking you us to use approximate YTM because YTM is not given. I can find approximate YTM. I can find the approximate YTM with the formula called, I can use the formula called coupon divide by YTM, formula divide by 1 by n into face value minus price divide by face value plus price divide by 2. So I can use this formula. So here the coupon rate is 12%. Okay, face value is given to you is 100 rupees. So 12% of 100, the coupon is 12. 1 by n. N is how much? N is 6 year. Okay, face value is 100. Price is how much? Price is given to you 110. Price is given to you is 110. Just divide by 100 plus 110 divide by 2. That will give you the approximate YTM. So this you need to do this calculation. This is 12 plus, this is minus 10 by 6. This is divide by 105. You do this, you multiply this with 100 because if you want the answer in percentage, so you can do how much you'll get 12 minus 10 by 6. So 12 minus 10 by 6, 10.33. This you divide by 105. This you divide by 105. So you'll get around 9.8, 9.8841. That is 9.841. That is your YTM. So I can take that as 10%. Let's take this as approximate 10%. Let's take this as approximate 10%. Okay. Otherwise, if I start solving This is 8 marks question, and here I have to find the duration of the bond. Imagine if I start solving the YTM by using shortcut method, like by using not shortcut method, by using what you say, the interpolation method, by using trial error method, then it end up in taking lot of time. There I need to assume the value of YTM. So what I can assume, you can see face value is less than open, so definitely the YTM will be less than 12%. I assume let YTM is 10%, like that, then I apply the formula of interpolation. So again, that will take lot of time. So then by using this interpolation formula, I'll get the value of YTM. So first, then if I spend 10 minutes in calculation of YTM, then again I have to do the duration calculation. Then it will be very cumbersome work for me and for 8 marks question. So ultimately we need to avoid that part. So if you see this in this question, if you see in this question, here in this question, you can see the time period is 6 year. You can see this time period is 6 year, and the coupon what you are getting. So the coupon I'm writing as future value of cash flow, future value of cash flow that you are getting. How much you are getting is 12% of 100, that is 12 rupees. For 6 years you are getting 12 rupees. Okay, then on sixth year, you will get 12 plus face value. Face value is 100 rupees. This is future value of cash flow. YTM, you can take approximate 10%. Why do take 9 point? You can do that, but unnecessary you waste your time. So find the present value of cash flow. Find the present value of cash flow. That is, discount this cash flow with 10%. So the sum total of this is the price of bond. Sum total of this is the price of bond. Once you get the price of bond, then you can multiply the time into present value of cash flow. So sum total of this when you divide by the price of bond, that will give you macular duration. So this is your macular duration. If you want modified duration, then you should do 1 plus 10%. This is your modified duration. So basically, whenever we talk about macular duration basically talks about the time period when you get back your investment, when whatever you are doing on the debt instrument. So the basically other way you can understand macular duration is a payback. So it talks about that whenever you invest in the debt market, when you will get back your investment from the debt market. That is what duration basically talks about. So duration unit is the time period only. Clear everyone? Please write it down. Any doubt, anyone? Any question anyone want to ask? So I hope you understood the concept of duration.